Good afternoon, folks. We're here in front of the Human Rights Commission, where we will be submitting an application as a human rights violation, water that has not been available for so many of parts of Johannesburg, the rest of Gauteng, but in particular our constituency, Joburg South, which is impacted very, very badly, where people have been literally without water for months. And so we're submitting an application to the Human Rights Commission. Just a reminder, tomorrow, the 18th and 19th, is registration weekend, so you're welcome to come to any of the voting stations in the area, in the south. Go to your voting station. If you're not sure, you can look online, give us a call, check on the QR code, as you'll see on the later on in the podcast, and you can come and register. In fact, you don't even have to come in to the actual voting station. Our voting station, each of our voting stations will have tables where you can register you straight away and get you on. So the process is going to be even quicker than normal. You'll be very welcome to come to the station itself, go inside and register through IEC, and that's important. But we're trying to get as many people registered as possible because we're trying to avoid queues tomorrow. So join us at the various voting stations throughout Joburg South. So I'm here with one of our councillors, Councillor Stuart Murray from Ward 54. Stuart, what do you have to tell us?
Hi residents, I would like you and urge you to go out on this weekend, the 18th and the 19th, at all the voting stations to come and register. If you're not, come and check, because it's very crucial that we are ready and prepared for next year's election, and it is imperative that you are registered in the voting district that you stay in. So please come out on the weekend and bring your ID book. If you're not sure, go and have a check. It won't be too busy, but please go. It'll be to your benefit. Please come out. I'm asking all the residents of Ward 54 to come out and register and come and check yourselves on Saturday and Sunday.
Come and register, and if you're not sure, come to our information table at each of the voting stations. So as I said, we're outside the Human Rights Commission. We will be handing a petition and memorandum asking that they look into the water crisis in Gauteng, particularly in our area, which has been affected so badly. I'm still getting calls of people not getting full pressure, water, lack of water, water cut-offs. It's an absolute disgrace, and so we're trying to fix it. Hi folks, I'm here with one of our councillors, Councillor Solomon Maile. What do you have to tell us?
Well, it's exciting that we are here in Braamfontein at the offices of the South African Human Rights Commission to deliver a complaint from the TA about Rand Water. We know that Rand Water has completely failed and they must be replaced.
Tell us about the weekend, because how will an issue like this, how's that connected to the weekend, for example?
Of course, we are here to also communicate a message to all the people of this province and the country at large to go to their voting stations tomorrow morning between 8 and 5 in the afternoon to get registered for the upcoming 2024 general election. Real political power belongs to the registered. Unless you are registered, you cannot vote next year.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Owned flats in New Clare have been without water and are currently using the bucket system when eventually the water tankers arrive, which is very, very irregular as well. There has been over 15 meetings between councillors, Joburg Water and Rand Water, and guess what? Rand Water does not even attend. The Minister of Water and Sanitation has had 2 visits to Joburg South. And guess what? Only to make empty promises. Pansi ANC, Pansi! The dignity and the rights of our residents of Johannesburg has been seriously violated. And as residents, because they are fighting each other, when these water tankers arrive, I don't know if anybody has seen some of the footage where people scramble for water and they fight each other to have access to that water. I have unfortunately been in the scuffle of one of these instances where people were fighting for water. It is completely unacceptable.
And it is great to be standing together with you on these steps as we stand shoulder to shoulder with the people of South Africa who are no longer prepared to go a moment further down the line with their basic human rights being deprived by a government that does not care. And they do not care. Don't let them come in this election period and tell you they care. They do not care. You open your taps today and the only thing in your taps is air. Just like the ANC's promises, it is just air. They used to say die ANC was die drol in die drinkwater. Maar nou is hulle net die drol, was daar's geen drinkwater oor nie. En dis die waarheid. Our commitment today to lodging a complaint with the Human Rights Commission is another indictment on the ANC government of this province for the decay that they have presided over. We've heard from Solly and from Belinda the neglect, the corruption and the maladministration, provincially and nationally and locally. We've heard about the problems with Rand Water. And let me tell you, this is not a victimless crime. And believe you me, it is a crime. It is a crime against the basic human rights contained in our Bill of Rights. Chapter 2 of our Constitution, Section 27, makes it clear. This is not a luxury that people are asking for. This is not a bonus or an added extra that people are demanding.
Ward 57, this is just a friendly reminder for the 18th and the 19th. This is the registration weekend. If you are new in the area, which means you have to go and update your details with the IEC officers. If you do know that, you'll be able to in 24. You can also at your station to make sure that you are voted at the VD. We even have following VD stations, which is Southland Recreation Center, which is South Hills, which Primary is which is in East, St. Levels Primary, which is in South Hills, Soul Service Center, which is in La Rochelle, City Deep Adult School, which is in City Deep, Quanto College, which is in Rocheville, and Kazani Hall, which is at Heidelberg, Kazani. The other that I'd like is Elands Rock voting. If you were voting Elands from Tulisa Park, you now vote Civils Prime, and if you lived in Elands, you will be able to vote at Elands. Our station will be open from 8 o'clock until 5 o'clock, Saturday and Sunday. I thank you, Councillor Visa Chaim, Ward 57.
So excited to have on board. Kira, how do you feel about it?
Good day, residents of Ward 56. This is Councillor Michael Crichton speaking. This is just a friendly reminder of the upcoming registration weekend this Saturday and Sunday. Voting stations are open from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So if you are not registered to vote, i.e. 16 years of age or older, or if you have recently changed your address since the last elections, here's your opportunity to get registered correctly at the right voting station, as you have to vote at the correct voting station according to new legislation. All you need to do is go along with either your ID smart card, your green barcoded ID book, or temporary ID certificate, and the IC will assist you to register to vote. Unfortunately, driver's licenses and passports are not valid documents to register to vote with. If you are unsure of your status, you can visit check.da.org.za. And just a reminder that the voting stations in Ward 56 are as follows. It's Townsview Primary School, Marriott Brothers School, Halfveld Primary School, Francis Forbach School, Rosettenville Central Primary School, and Rosettenville Tennis Courts. See you over the weekend. Thank you very much. Councillor Michael Crichton, Ward 56.
Good day, residents of Johannesburg South. We're here outside the Human Rights Commission. A lot of people have been asking what the DA leadership is doing about the water crisis. Well, here we are today with our federal leader, John Steenhuisen, with our provincial leader, Solium Samanga, and we have laid a complaint at the Human Rights Commission. We are not letting this issue go away.
We want water. We want water.
We want water.
We want water. Guys, the time is now. Tomorrow, go out and register to vote. If you want to bring it into the water shedding, the load shedding, now is the time. Don't sit at home. Don't think your vote doesn't count. Don't say I'm not interested, because this is why we're in the situation. Because many of those said it doesn't affect me. I'm not interested. I don't want to be involved. This is why we are there. Guys, we can't have a 50% voter turnout in our wards. Please go out and register. Bring your ID. It's going to take you 2 minutes. Register and save South Africa. Rescue South Africa.
I've said this morning, but yes, residents, please come out and support us and come and register and bring your ID book so that we can check and register you for the coming up elections.
Let's rescue South Africa together.
Ooh, what needs to be done to rescue South Africa? One, we need to push the ANC government away from power.
Next year marks 30 years of democracy.
All that we've received as, the following generations is just promises upon promises.
They make promises to people, they don't deliver.
Our country is going through very difficult circumstances.
Oh, the list is long, brother. The list is so long. Like I mentioned, housing, infrastructure, sanitation.
We struggle with crime rates that are increasing.
There is so much wrong with this country at the moment, and I feel like it's all because of the government that is instated right now.
No one can reach their full potential because of the government and their ineffective management.
They are corrupt, they're making our states so bad, and there's no jobs.
The food prices is going up on a daily basis.
You can't afford basic things.
Your eggs that used to be every day you had eggs in your house. It's a luxury to have it now in your house.
No one can tell me they don't struggle. Because in today's life, everyone struggles in today's life.
What needs to be done to rescue South Africa, firstly, is to ensure that people get registered.
Why register to vote?
Why register to vote? Because it's finally an opportunity for South Africans to make a change in the country.
We must vote for a new government.
It is our only hope now to steer the ship.
But if you are not registered to vote, that means you cannot complain. You are happy with the situation that we have currently.
The 2024 election is important because South Africa is at a breaking point.
Because it gives us the opportunity to vote out the ANC government and bring in a new government.
Get help registering to vote at check.da.org.za. Register to rescue South Africa.